Well, we're back in the kitchen. Surprise, surprise, because it's as done as it's going to be. I've got to be honest. At the moment, I can't be bothered. I've got too much else I need to get done and sorted and organised. This was a fun little project for a few weeks, just to gain. Well, talking of gains, look at that. Look how much space I've got now. That's almost a full. Yeah. It's not a lot in here. I got to be honest. But it is giving me enough now where I can build a leg this end and I can build a leg at that end and put a countertop across it once I get the right equipment to cut the countertop. So yeah, that's all I wanted. And it's very weird because there used to be a wall sticking out here. It's weird because this is just all lilac now, and there was a big white beam that came down about here. Got my fire extinguisher up. It is square. For some reason, the fire extinguisher isn't sitting in the holster square. That'll go there. It's on a beam. It'll work. That was my old fire extinguisher. So don't know how old it was, needed replacing. Got a new one. It's on the wall. That's fine. It's probably the best place for it. But that's that done now. As much as I can, as I say, there's still a bit of work. I've got to do a bit of painting on the ceiling, but at the moment I just can't be bothered. I'm going back to work tomorrow after having had nearly 3 weeks off, and this was just something to do in that time. Now, that being said, we go into here. I've still got to do flooring. I've got to be fair, still got to do flooring. And I've cleared all the junk away. I've cleared all of the junk away. And if we take a look at just how much room it's created. Now, you've got to remember, this is the wall of plants now. This is the wall of plants now. I needed somewhere to put them. And so we've moved that table across, which is what I thought I was going to do. And then I've put a couple of shelves up. I'm going to have to get around to repotting a lot of these. But it's just put all the plants in one space. It's basically taken all of the things that were over on that windowsill and up there and just moved them all across to here, which is what I wanted to do. And you've got to remember, as I say, that there was a wall out to here. So from over here, it's basically opened all of that up. There was a wall out. See where that metal bit starts? That's where the wall was to. So I wouldn't be able to see. It was like that. Couldn't see out that window. So it's opened it all up. Yes, I've still got a lot of tidying to do. I've got to do flooring. I'm thinking I'm going to just use carpet tiles on this section just because I need something that's fairly hard wearing because that's the door. And then when we put one of these strips, get a longer version of that across here, and then we'll do something proper in here and the hallway and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted the day of the Triffids. I've still got some tidying up to do. I've moved some bits around. Like I say, the table's now over there, which has freed up a bit of room. I got to be honest, it's freed up a bit of space, but I've gone and filled it with more junk. So still got a lot of sorting out to do, a lot of tidying up to do, a lot of getting rid of stuff to do. And unfortunately, it does look like these two may have perished. I'm not sure why, though. It's very weird. That one, it would appear I might have overwatered it. There's a couple that do just appear to be wanting to die, but that seems to be the two worst ones. But again, I've got to get around to repotting them all because, as you can see on that one, it's my begonia is going a little bit crazy. It's all the way over here, and it's all the way over here. This is all the same plant, and it goes that way. And that's just one plant. So I've got to repot a couple of them, but I can kill grass by looking at it. I mean, you just have to look at that one there. You look at that one there, that one is huge. But yeah, we got to get around to sorting those out eventually. And then just bits and pieces. Most of the work in this place now is flooring. I did the worst possible wallpapering job on that wall, which is why it's had a lick of paint. I haven't done anything with the ceiling yet because, again, I can't be bothered. I don't want to. I know I've just got to fill it and put the vent in and then paint, taking all the wallpaper off. But I just can't be bothered at the moment. Like I say, I'm back to work tomorrow. And it's just been a lot. So yeah, there we go. We're just an update on my wall of green. And as I say, I've made a bit of room. And again, you can see how much that has gone that way. That where that metal piece is, that's the bit I had to walk through. And now I've got 3 times that. It's nice. It's still taking a bit of getting used to. It's like with this gap over here at the moment, it's like, why am I not bouncing off the fridge as I'm walking into the kitchen? And it's because it's slightly further over where the kettle is. I'm not happy, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And the other thing as well, which I don't know if I've ever put this on camera, but I got a little rack in the corner. That's another pot of bathroom paint because I ran out and where I've got to finish at the top. But I got some guest towels and some storage for the cleaners. So yeah, we're getting there. This carpet's fucking terrible. This is awful stuff. It looked really good when it was clean. Now it's not. It just looks awful, and I'm not happy with it because it just keeps lifting. So yes, we're going to put something in here. We've got to carpet that room. We've got to carpet that room. We've got to carpet that room. We haven't got to do anything about that room, and we ain't going to do anything about that room. Even though where I've patched it, it looks awful. But yes, so a long way to go, a lot to do. But yeah, I got a bit of extra room in the kitchen, and I've got a lot of extra room in the dining room. Yeah. Anyway, right, that'll do. Just a quick update. Speak to you soon. Ta-da now.